Hi, I'm Maha.
And I'm Nico. Prom. Prom is scheduled for May 16th, so come and join us at VSSR located in Shelbyville, Indiana for a delicious dinner and dessert. Prom will start promptly at 5 o'clock and end at 10:30 p.m.
Next blood drive is scheduled for Tuesday, April 28th, and make sure you don't have low iron. Propel BNI sophomore Alfonso Soto's entry into DePaul University French Journal Mille Feuilles.
In 2014, Noel had visited French classes at DePaul University. This is part of Noel's effort to help students envision what life is like in college and encourage students to continue their study of French after high school.
While visiting DePaul, BNI students were invited to write poems for the literary journal. 2 BNI poems were published in last year's journal. This year, every BNI student wrote a poem, and 13 of those were submitted to DePaul. Of the 13 BNI poems and over 300 poems submitted overall, Alfonso's poem was selected. Congratulations, Alfonso.
Yes, sir.
Hello, this is Evan Pierce here with Tony Cobb, Anthony Fendukian, and Sam Spida, members of the Bishop Noel varsity baseball team. Guys, we're here today just to ask how the season's going so far for all you guys.
Season's going well so far. Gonna keep going and keep the good record going.
Tony?
It's going pretty well. I'd say we're working good as a team and getting things done the right way.
I say the same thing, It's going pretty well. Worked as a team so far, putting some runs together, winning some games.
Now, folks, we have high expectations for the team considering we have 9 seniors playing. So, with all these experienced players, what kind of expectations do we have on the year?
Very high expectations. We got a lot of experience on the team, people who've been on the team for a couple years, so we got very high expectations for those people especially.
Just like Tony said, high expectations. We're looking for a sectional championship, regional championship, all the way to state, and a bunch of leadership people on the team. Come on.
Now, I've been to a couple games this season, and I've come to notice and hear that we have a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of yelling from the dugouts during our at-bats. What are the kind of things that our dugout says, guys?
Well, I'm a pitcher on the team, so I don't really bat or play the field much. So what I do, I'm really good at coming up with cheers. And Mark Sullivan is really, I think, the head person of coming up with cheers in the dugout. So he's really good at coming out with some nonsensical jargon that he kind of just throws out there, just throws other teams for a loop,
Nonsensical jargon at its finest, guys. But I'm wondering what you say, because I'm just curious.
I'm going to have to say to the people watching, you're going to have to come to the games to find out.
That's a great answer, Sammy. How about you, Tony? What's your favorite slogan, as people would say, as you're in the batter's box? When you're in there and you hear something from Sam or Mark, what gets you fired up and wants to make you hit the ball?
Anything Evan Pierce says.
Oh, Anthony.
I just really like when I'm batting and I hear Nicholas Scott Thrasher yell, "Shoot the gaps." I really like it when he says, "Shoot the gaps."
Yeah. Well, that's all for the baseball team, folks. Tune in rest of the season. Hopefully make a run. Boom or bust.
My love, there's only you in my life. The only thing that's right.
Hi, I'm Maha, and I'm here with Mrs. Conley to ask her a few questions about prom.
I was asked to prom, yes.
How were you asked?
He gave me a red rose and then asked me. It was our third date.
Oh, okay. So, what were your plans after prom?
Our plans were to go out to dinner. There was a candlelight restaurant, and that's where he took me. Only he was male and ordered my meal for me and did all the macho stuff, so.
Okay. So, what's the craziest thing that happened to you at prom, or that you've seen happen?
My word. When he ordered my meal, he ordered shrimp, And I didn't know that I was allergic to shrimp, and neither did he. And so I broke out from head to toe in hives. And so he couldn't touch me for the rest of the evening because I wore a strapless dress with hives all over the place. Typical for me.
So, do you think that, well, how do you think that your prom experience was for you?
Memorable, let me tell you. Actually, I enjoyed most of it till I broke out in hives. So
Okay. And do you think that prom is more for friends or for couples?
I think it's for both. I think it's whatever you make it. If you're going with friends, have a good time. It's your last party. If you're going as a couple, relax and enjoy.
All right. Thank you so much.
You bet.
Thank you. Hi, I'm here with Ms. Ramos, and we're asking her a few questions about prom. Were you asked to prom, or did you ask someone? If so, how?
I was asked to prom. I went with a friend from high school.
Okay. What were your plans after prom?
I don't think we had any specific plans. I know we hung out with friends and maybe probably went to somebody's house and hung out afterwards. And then went to Great America the next day. That was kind of the thing.
Okay. What was the craziest thing that happened to you or that you've experienced at prom?
Well, it wasn't really crazy, but I guess my unique story was that I went to prom with a friend because I found out my boyfriend at the time was taking somebody else to prom who went to another school, and he wasn't going to tell me. And then he tried to take me to prom too, and I wasn't having it, so I went with another person.
Okay. How was your prom experience besides that?
Well, it was pretty, it wasn't really traumatic. I wasn't too upset about it. I ended up having a good time and went out with friends, but yeah, it was an overall good experience.
Okay. And do you think that prom is more for friends or for couples?
Well, given my unique circumstance, I would have to say friends. I ended up having a good time even without that shady guy in my life at the time.
All right. Thank you so much. Hi, I'm Maha, and I'm with Jahari, and I'm going to ask him a few questions about prom. So, if you went to prom did you go to prom last year?
Yes.
How did you like prom last year?
Prom was fun last year. That's it.
What do you think about the people who aren't going to prom?
I think people should go to prom, especially the seniors, because it's just the last time. It's your senior prom, so why not?
What are your plans after prom?
I don't even know that yet, honestly. We're just like winging it at this point.
Okay, and do you think prom is more for friends or for couples?
I think prom is for both. I think prom is for the individual, just to have fun, a good night.
Thanks. Hi, I'm Maha, and I'm with Jahari, and I'm going to ask him a few questions about prom. So, if you went to prom did you go to prom last year?
Yes.
How did you like prom last year?
Prom was fun last year. That's it.
What do you think about the people who aren't going to prom?
I think people should go to prom, especially the seniors, because it's just the last time. It's your senior prom, so why not?
What are your plans after prom?
I don't even know that yet, honestly. We're just like winging it at this point.
Okay, and do you think prom is more for friends or for couples?
I think prom is for both. I think prom is for the individual, just to have fun, a good night.
Thanks. Hi, I'm Maha, and I'm here with Katie, and we're going to ask her a few questions about prom. Were you asked to prom, or did you ask anyone? If so, how?
I actually asked my boyfriend to prom, and I asked him I called into work, and I had them make a pizza that said prom with a question mark at the end of it, and then I brought it to his house, and he said yes. So.
Okay. Is this your first year of prom?
No, this is actually my second year. I went with my boyfriend to his senior prom last year.
Are you excited for prom?
I'm probably the most excited out of all my friends, so.
Okay. What are your plans after prom?
My friends and I plan to go to Steak and Shake, and then after that we're going to Frankie's house, and then the next day we're going to Six Flags together.
Okay. Do you think prom is more for friends or for couples?
I kind of think it's for couples, but it could be for friends also. It just kind of depends. Like, if you're going to have fun, then I'd go with my friends, because boyfriends don't always want to dance.
Mm-hmm. And since this is your second year going, do you plan on going again next year?
I actually wasn't planning to go this year. because of next year, but I am definitely going next year, and I already have a dress for it. So.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. All right, that's it.